This says, I got chlamydia the same time I lost my virginity. Wrap it up. Like literally. Cause what? Back to the channel. So I want to say like a week ago I put on my Instagram a confessions link because I wanted you guys to put your confessions so I can read them off for the end of the year. I was actually surprised that some of you guys filled it out because the many times that I've tried to do this and no one fills it out. Yeah, so I got 24 confessions, which y'all probably like, that's not a lot, but to me that's a lot because usually I get like 2 to 3. So for this video we are going to be ranking your end of the year confessions because some of y'all just I don't even have words. Some of y'all are just I don't know. So we're gonna be ranking them by tier. For our tiers, for the bottom tier we have log out, because some of y'all are just, I feel like y'all gonna put weird stuff in here and expect me to be like, okay, dispose your account, log out, deactivate it, put the phone on the table right now. And second to bottom, what, second lowest, whatever, we have oh that's not. Because sometimes you just have that moment when you read it and just like, oh that's not, in the sense that no. Third one we have is okay that's not that bad, but some of them are like it's like bad but it's not like as horrible as the rest of the ones I just read. And then I fear I'm the same. I fear because I feel like some of it I might be like but and then I hear you out, it's kind of like okay. And then the top one is we twinning, which means I probably do the same thing, which I feel like none of these I probably do the same thing. I never do the same. So yeah, let's get into it. First confession, when I was 4 years old, me and my brother found a bucket of paint outside our balcony. So we brought it inside and we painted on the wall. Then I accidentally dumped it all over the bed and got me and my brother drenched in paint. When my parents came into our room and saw we were both drenched in paint, I blamed it on my brother so I wouldn't get in trouble. Justice for the brother, because what are you talking about? Okay, now here's the thing though, I feel bad for you blaming it on the brother, but would I do the same thing? Yes. Yes I would, just to get out of trouble. Yeah, I would. We're gonna put this in I fear we are the same. Over here pouring paint on the bed and blaming your brother, which if I had a sibling I'd probably do the same thing. I mean like, I don't know, Jacob did it. Yeah. Okay, this is the second one, y'all. This is one of my friends I'm sorry, this is not funny. One of my friends smells really bad sometimes. Like really, really bad. Like dog. Like dog. I really don't want to tell her because I don't know what her home life is like and I don't want to hurt her feelings because we all have our days, but like I can't sometimes, so I stand a few feet away from her. Okay, maybe if you can't tell her, like say it, don't say it, but like if you're going to like the bathroom together, like oh I'm going to the bathroom to go freshen up, do you want to come with me? Like, you know, like make it subtle. Or you could just outright tell her and be like, hey, I wanted to talk to you because like, you know, I'm like your friend and I'm looking out for you, but sometimes I've noticed how like you're not always, man, I don't even know how to word it. I don't even know how to word it. Yeah, no. I don't know. I'm gonna put this one, yeah, we twinning. I probably not know what to do either, and I probably do the same thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to say. This one says, when I was 15, I was dating this boy. Let's call him Blue. We were dating for just 2 weeks and we went out on a date. We went to the movies. By the way, the place was basically empty. I feel like I already know what this is leading to. So it was just me and him and we started making out. Yep, we started making out. And at the end, we had in the movies. Got my 8 good. Y'all are a little bit too comfortable. Like, I thought this was just gonna be like, oh, something bad happened on the date. You're telling me you're over here doing nasty stuff in the movies at 15? You're a freshman. Freshman going to sophomore. What you know about doing nasty stuff in the movies? You should be getting them grades up. Log out. Exit the premises. There's no way you're being serious. Because first of all, it's just so many things that's just wrong. It's just wrong. You said you're 15, so underage. Second, you said you were dating for 2 weeks. And third, y'all didn't even do it in a private area. y'all did it in the movies. Log out.
Truth is, I'm tired.
Oh my god! Oh, geez. This one is so messed up because why does it say, once I was so annoyed with the girl that I rubbed peanuts all over my hands and touched her because I knew she was allergic. She got hives like 10 minutes later. Remind me never to cross you. Like, first of all, I feel like I know who wrote this. Second, what did she do to annoy you that you literally almost tried to kill her? Yeah, no, that's gonna be log out too. Cause like, was she deadly allergic and you just touched her with your peanut infested hands? I want to know more backstory because I feel like, what did she do to annoy you that much? What do y'all be doing? Like, I'm confused. Why does this say, when I was 12, I used to message random people on some website and send nudes to them. And one time I video called a girl and we got off together. Got off. If you're saying what I think you're saying, you're nasty. What are you doing that at 12? What do you know about sending nude photos at 12 and doing weird stuff at 12? You're 12. That's like middle school, right? Middle school, 5th grade, 6th grade. You are 12. I'm confused. Were you not outside doing jump rope, playing games, Connect 4, double dutch, puzzles? What? What? I really can't believe y'all, for real. What were you doing at 12 sending people nudes on a random website? It's not even the fact that you were giving out nude photos on a random website. It's the fact that people were actually taking the photos. Like, don't that kind of seem a little bit like suspicious to you? And when I mean taking the photos, I'm talking about like receiving the photos and being like, oh, okay. Also, it's kind of weird because there's like creepos on the internet too. So that's why I was kind of weirded out with this one. And the fact that you said that you got off on video call, I figured out what that means. You're nasty. If there was a tier below this one, it will be behind bars, and this is where this one belongs. You need to chill out. Log out. Log out. You need your social media and everything confiscated at this point. If you were doing this at 12, God knows what you're doing right now. Because what are you doing this at 12 for? What did you know about this at 12? No! Okay, I feel like this is the same person. I used to sell feet pics on Discord when I was 12, and I made like $300 doing it. I mean, get your bag, but like, what? I'm confused on what you knew about selling feet pics at 12. Like, where did you learn that you could sell feet pics? It's not that bad. Why were you selling feet pics on Discord? Who told you to sell feet pics on Discord? What made you sell feet pics on Discord? Who was buying the photo? 20 minutes later. This says, I got chlamydia the same time I lost my virginity. Wrap it up. Like, literally. Cause wait, I have so many questions, but I'm not gonna ask them. Y'all, I'm trying to find a good angle. I steal something every time I go into Mitsuwa. I hope the cops catch you. Cause what are you stealing for? You're admitting a crime in my confession. You're like admitting to the crime. This should not be funny, but I just have questions. First of all, why would you go to Mitsuwa knowing you don't got the money for it? That's what I'm assuming, unless you're just stealing for fun and you have the money. But if you don't got the money for Mitsuwa, don't buy it, or let alone steal it. And my question is, how are you stealing from Mitsuwa? I don't know about you, but when I go to Mitsuwa, there's a bunch of people like around. I got security and stuff everywhere, and like the workers everywhere. Stop stealing. If you don't have the money, don't buy it. I know some people get embarrassed from like not buying stuff when their friends are around because like peer pressure, but like if you really put it in this perspective, like we're kids. I know some kids work and stuff like that, but not all kids do. So it's possible some people don't have money and some people do. There's nothing wrong with not having money. So why are you stealing? Put that back. Whatever you stole, put it back. To the thief who steals at Mitsuwa, behind bars, quite literally. I hope the cops catch you. I made out with over 15 of my friends. Do you want like a canker sore in your mouth or something? Like, that's just a different type of unsanitary. 15? The fact that you took count, or you just taking this and marking it on your roster or something, being like,
oh, I made out with Ashley, Sarah, Sophie.
Stares in black confusion. 15 of your friends? I'm just confused on why you made out with 15 of your friends. What was the reasoning? I'm gonna put that in oh, that's not. I feel like it's not as bad as the other ones, but it's still equally like, what were you doing? I had a UTI, 2 yeast infections, and an STD this year. Do you guys just like to... There's no way First of all, I don't even know how you get a yeast infection, so how did you get all of that in a year? Something's not making sense. And I don't want to say that in the video because there's some things we talk about on my channel and there's some stuff that we don't, and this is one of them where we not speaking of it. I'm gonna just read the confession. Some of them I'm skipping over them because they a little bit too inappropriate, because I didn't think y'all would be this blunt. I thought it would be something like,
oh, I did such and such at this time.
I didn't think you were saying,
Oh, I had a UTI, 2 yeast infections, and an ST this year.
can you like calm down? Like, I know I keep saying the same thing, but I'm just in shock. If there was a tier underneath log out, it would be behind bars, because how did you get a UTI, 2 yeast infections, and an STD in the same year? What activities were you partaking in for that to happen? I don't even know what else to say. Like, I don't know. Y'all keep talking about nasty things in here. I had lost my virginity to a guy I had only known for 24 hours. I met him on Snapchat. I pray you don't get any diseases. I really do. You said you met him on Snapchat? You know, people, I have so many questions. First of all, how did that conversation even come about? Two, no, I don't even want to ask the second question. So y'all just messaged on Snapchat and was like, oh, let's meet up at a place, and y'all just, what if he had a girl? What if he had something? What if he had a disease? You didn't even get him checked. I'm honestly debating if I should just all put these on the bottom tier, because I'm just disappointed in y'all, for real. I'm gonna put this in log out. It's just so many things. How did this conversation even come about? You met him on Snapchat, so you don't even know him that well, and you just got straight to the point. In 24 hours. In 24 hours. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. The next one under this, I honestly feel like this is the same person. I had fornications, I'm not saying the word, in a 24-hour fitness parking lot during the middle of the day. So you had time and energy to go to the gym, time and energy to get in the car and do fornication, but you couldn't drive home in a private place to do that? Wait, you didn't even say you were in the car. You just said in the parking lot. Oh, that makes it even worse. I genuinely question y'all sometimes, because what? I just realized this doesn't even say y'all were in the car. This just says y'all in the parking lot. I just assumed y'all were in a car because it says y'all were in the parking lot. You're just doing it literally out in the open, in the parking lot. I'm gonna have to say log out on this one too. At first I read it and I thought that y'all were like in the car, but then I reread it and realized there was no car mentioned in this confession. Y'all just said the parking lot in the middle of the day. In the middle of the day. Like, something has to compel your mind to be like, let's go to 24-hour fitness and just in the parking lot in the middle of the day so everyone can see us. My ex used to enjoy eating meat when I was on my period. Thank you so much for watching this video. Excuse me, that's so disgusting. Yeah, no, this video is definitely not for kids. So if you're like a kid, don't click on this. Even though I make sure my videos aren't recommended to kids, this definitely ain't for kids. That's so disgusting. I'm so sorry. Is your ex a vampire? Like I said from the previous one, if there was a tier below the lowest tier, that's where this one would end up. Because what do you mean on your period? You're disgusting. I'm sorry. It's just something so nauseating about that. It's just, oh. This says, I drank dog water when I was young. One-time thing. Why would you drink dog water? What compelled you to drink dog water? I don't care if it was a one-time thing and that you were young. What compelled you to drink the dog water? Like, young or not, there's some things that you do and there's some things that you don't. So what told you to drink the dog water with dog saliva and anything the dog ate in that water? Contaminated. You could have gotten sick. Did you get sick? I don't know. There's nothing. It just says that I drank dog water when I was young. It was a one-time thing. So did you get sick? Y'all are something else. I'm sorry, that is nasty. Cause like, if you really think about it, like what's in the water is like all the dog saliva, the stuff that the dog licked, the stuff that the dog ate and stuff like that, all in that water, and you went and drank it. Yeah, that's where I'm probably gonna put that. And oh, that's not. Because it's not. I don't know what else to say about that. It's just, you don't know what contaminated that water and you just decided to drink it. This says, so like there's this dude that I've liked since sophomore year, but I was too scared to tell him. Fast forward to junior year. I found out he liked me too, but went for another girl because he thought I was dating someone else, but I wasn't. But like, I think they broke up, but I'm not sure. But I'm gonna shoot my shot like Devin Booker. Talking to guys, like going up to them, you'll never catch me doing that. Never. I'm a firm believer in if a guy wants you, he'd approach you. Which is why I feel like I'd put this in okay, that's not that bad. I wouldn't shoot my shot like Devin Booker. If he wanted you, he would have approached you. Or asked around and saw if you were not in a relationship. So instead of asking around, he went and dated another girl. Anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this treacherous monstrosity of end of the year confessions that you guys decided to just tell me. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment which one was the worst confession to you, and maybe we'll come back with a part 2. Bye bye.